Take a little drive down to wherever we end up going. Lovely city. Small town of Carterville. Houses that went up not too long ago. I don't know. I went there and keep building them, I guess. All the way down there used to be a golf course, and I think the golf course got sold, and now they're building houses. So I think that's the story on that. All right, let's take a right here. Hoping there's not going to be too much traffic out today because it's New Year's Day. It's not quite noon yet, so all the people who partied are probably still sleeping. Maybe. Should have got out a little earlier if I wanted to say that, though. But it's about 39 degrees Fahrenheit. You can do the calculations for Celsius. Crazy guy back there out running at 39 degrees. That's not looking like a whole lot of fun. People take a left up there at the four-way and take it through downtown. Pretty exciting downtown. It's too cold. I'm not going to get out. If it was sunny, I might get out and throw it on a selfie stick and show a couple things downtown, but I'm not going to do that today. It's dreary and cold, a little on the windy side. So I think I'm going to pass on that opportunity. Not the prettiest time of year, that's for sure. Not the prettiest time of year. Warm in the Philippines, I bet. Some random guy standing there. I don't know why. Don't really care. Let's take a left here. There's a post office up there a little ways. This guy needs to pick his own lane. Thank you very much. And I need to take a turn here. That guy is going to be, I am sure, eager to run that light, but oh well. That's not really my problem. Only so fast you can go downtown when you got a stoplight every periodically. I think it's 25 along here anyway. So he can just be mad. Just a few shops downtown, not a lot. That's the fire department. And that's the end of downtown. Just that quick. Here. I don't think I'm gonna go too far this way though. Kind of tired myself. I don't know whether this one will make the upload or not. We'll see. I'm not too chipper this morning. A little on the tired side. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. and see. Go this here way. Just do some small roads. Houses back here. It's nice houses back here, actually. Just think about Southern Illinois. You'll have a really nice house, and then you'll have a trailer. That's a nice house. I like that house. The front wraparound porch. Love that thing. Nice looking house. Another big old house back there. Huge. Then, so we get out here in the sticks a little bit more. Still only 30 along here. I'm going a little fast, but oh well. Try to catch me coppers. Alright, let's see here. I'm not sure exactly where I'm headed for. I'm just kind of headed. Once I get back home, I gotta take the garbage out, do a few other chores around the house. Too fancy. Waiting for somebody in the Philippines to wake up here in a couple hours, probably. Somebody who fell asleep. Probably right after karaoke. No resumption of bebe time. Let's see what we got out here, man. Oh, just turn into College Street? I don't remember. This might turn into College Street. I just don't remember which one it goes to. I think we're headed towards Heron. Yeah, this turns into College, and then it'll go up to 148. And then I'll flip back around and go up Route 13. I hate this road because it's so slow, man. The speed limits are crazy slow. Energy, Illinois. And that's a cop up there, so I'm going to take it down to 25 for sure. It's either a cop or an ambulance, one of the two. That looks like a cop. Not much room for me to pull over there. I don't know why he has his lights on. He's not going fast. He's, I don't want to make a donut joke, although I could. Not gonna do it. Yeah, this is a guy. What are they going around? Why are they going in my lane to do it? Oh, there's something in the road there. Hey, Bubba, I hope you see there's something in the road there. Okay, you're not coming down here. I was going to give you as much room as possible. That's why I got to wake up. Well, that's why I hate this road. Oh, I'll never come this way. But since I'm really not in a hurry and I'm just making a video, Why go fast? No need. No particular place to go. Alright, this is... I'm gonna have to do something about this navigation thing. Keeps having problems disconnecting from my Bluetooth. Alright, we'll take a... This is 148, even though my GPS just kicked off for no apparent reason. Okay, let's see if I can get her back. It's either 35 or 45 along here, depending upon where it's at. That's 35. We're in the 35 section. Alright. Now we're 45. Gotta be real careful on this stretch. With those up and down speed limits, the cops, of course, like to kind of hang out here. Catch you going down from 45 to 35 because it'll switch again here up here pretty soon. Alright. 8 minutes. Alright. Let's see. This is Heron and Energy. Just some businesses along here heading towards Route 13, which is the main thoroughfare between Marion and Carbondale. I could go back down there and end up straight back down towards the downtown in Carterville. But I'm not going to do that. Let's see, this is 148. We can go over to... make a trip through the refuge. Let's see here. Yeah, if we go over to old Route 13. Let's see here. Churches, businesses. Just normal stuff. Funny how in the Philippines you go like super slow to cover long distances, and here the distances are farther, but I get to go super fast, and so it all kind of equals out in the same. There I'd be going a lot slower but a lot closer. Here it's a lot further apart between things, but I get to go a lot faster. So this guy away at the light, or I can get behind him because there's another car behind him. Oh, is that a cop? Nope. Thought I heard sirens. Actually, I think I do hear sirens. Where's it going from? Get across this damn road, man. Alright, that's good. It was an ambulance behind me there. Wasn't sure exactly where the sirens was coming from. There's an ambulance back there, though. I may have to get off to the side of the road, but it looks like he's turning. Yeah, he's turning back there. No problems for me. World, was that the Google car? The thing had some kind of crazy thing on top of it, like it was taking photos. I don't know what that was. It wasn't marked though. It had a super high antenna on it. You'll have to look at the footage on that one. I don't know what that car was. That antenna had to be like 8 foot tall off the top of that car. I'm not sure what it was. Train tracks. They're not very bumpy though. Some of them in town are kind of bumpy. You don't want to take them at speed, but those are not bad. Now we're headed up here to Old Route 13, which goes by the refuge. Probably take a swing through there. Just for the heck of it. I think I'll go, depends on whether this light turns red or not. If this light turns red, I'm going to take a right. If it doesn't, I'm just going to go on through and hit the refuge up here a little bit. So there's Crab Orchard sign. Take a ride up here and then end up in the refuge here in a minute. I really need to take that little shiny magnet off there, don't I? It's kind of here. I bet that's an irritating reflection. But I will pry that off here one of these days. Up here is a chance to get on the refuge. Take a ride here, swing through the refuge, see if anything exciting's happening. Probably not the time of day for deer, because it's pretty much high noon. It's a little overcast. Plus, I think, I don't know, it's not, I don't think it's hunting season. I don't think there's any hunting season going on now, other than probably small game. But nobody really comes out here to hunt small game. Usually come out here to hunt deer. Turkey, maybe. I don't know if they can hunt turkey here or not. I know there are turkeys here, but I don't know if they can hunt them or not. Crab Orchard, National Wildlife Refuge. Harmony Trail up here. I've gone by that one before. Too cold for anybody to be on it. Wasn't so cold I'd get out and go down a little ways and come back, but it is too cold. Come up here, there's a few things. A little bit of water over there. Don't see any ducks or anything today. It's a big migratory path for birds, wetland birds, and other such species. Sometimes you see pelicans out here. You'll see little different ducks migrating south, get to the warm weather, but it's a little late in the year for that. Even though we've had pretty warm weather, I'm sure all the birds have done migrated. Hose. I wonder what they're doing with that. Big old bundles of hose there. Maybe they're trying to improve the drainage. It's not very big hose though. Well, I'm going to go down here, take a left, head towards Wolf Creek Causeway. A lot of times there's deer in that field there, but again, it's not the good time of day. If I come out here dawn and dusk, probably would be deer there. That would be my guess. I've seen them there many times during dawn and dusk. They come out of these woods over here on the right, and they go into these fields to get some eating. A lot of turkey around here too, in this area. Through that brush and stuff. A lot of turkeys in there. A lot of turkeys, probably some deer bedded down. think that's still munitions plants there. General Dynamics. I think they still make munitions, but I'm not for positive what they do there anymore. During World War II, this was all munitions they made out here for the war. And then they turned it into a refuge. And there's still some buildings out here. I think they lease them to Dead General Dynamics. I don't know how that works. It's definitely federal land, so they probably have a long-term lease or something. There's several General Dynamics buildings and some other things around here. There's old bunkers and silos and all sorts of stuff. Yep, there's the lake. First part of it. Dang, that water looks cold, man. I know that water's cold. It ain't freezing over yet, but next week it'll be frozen over. If we don't get snowed in, I'll come out here next week and it'll probably be frozen over. We're going to get about 2 weeks of below zero weather, below freezing. Below 32, 0 in Celsius. That one I can calculate for you. It'll be below 0 degrees Celsius here for about 2 weeks. At least. I haven't seen what's past that. We're supposed to get some snow on Sunday. Maybe 5 inches or so. I just hope there's no ice. That'll be a video. I might do a time lapse on that one. I don't know. If I can figure out a way to keep my GoPro running and do a time lapse, I'm gonna have to read up on time lapse videos. See how you do that. Never done one before, but I wouldn't mind putting my GoPro at the window and just watching it snow over about 24 hours. I think it's going to happen over about 12, actually. Might get up to 5 or 6 inches in about 12 hours. So it's actually a pretty heavy snowfall here. That doesn't often happen. Not a regular occurrence. That's for sure. But, yeah. We'll see. Maybe I'll get a time lapse out of it for the channel, so my baby and anybody in the Philippines can see what it looks like when it snows 6 inches in about half a day. And then it's going to be, that's when the temperatures are going to drop and it's going to stay below 0, so that snow is going to stick around for a long time. If it gets below 0 for 2 weeks after it snows, that snow's not going anywhere. Lake is definitely up. We just had about 2.5 inches of rain a couple days ago. At least 1.5 inches. I think it was up to 2. That's my favorite area down there. It's just too cold, man. I don't want to get out. And I don't have my selfie stick, I don't think so. I think I left that at home because it was cold and I wasn't going to go out anyway. I guess I could throw it on that, but I could throw it on this and go out. But it's kind of cold, man. But that's Crab Orchard Lake. I've caught fish off that dock before. I think I've caught fish off that other dock. I've caught a lot of crappie in this part of the lake. Caught some bass, catfish. There's a lot of structure off to the right there. On the other side of that dock, going all the way down to that point, there's a lot of crappie structure in there. And that little peninsula down there, there's the other side is really shallow, but there's a lot of bluegill action and stuff in there. This place just fills up, man. When it's not cold, like the other day when I was down here, I didn't get a video, but there was probably 8 cars down here with people fishing and walking because the temperature got up kind of nice for a couple hours. Sun came out. People were just flocked out here. There were boats everywhere, but not today, and that's why Stu's not getting out of the car either because it's kind of cool. But I figured I would just come down here because I always like to come down here. One of my favorite spots. I'm sure when I'm in the Philippines that will turn into a beach of one type or another. Will turn into my favorite spot. I don't know. I know from Yanni some of the beaches, but definitely not all of them. Considering the Philippines is so many islands, there's kind of means a lot of beaches. The other side of the lake, I don't never go over on that side. But I think we'll meander back. Maybe go to the other way, but I think we'll just meander back, man. It's getting to be about noon, 12:30, something like that. I don't know how long I've been recording on this video, probably about 20 minutes. And I know it's somebody on a bike, man. That's I mean, I've biked out here a whole bunch of times back when I could bike a little bit better. And it's fun out here because there's a lot of nature and there's not a lot of traffic and whatnot. Which way you going, brothers? I'm gonna go the opposite. All right, you're going that way. I'm gonna go this way then and let you have your peace. Ain't no need to follow him or pass him if he's out doing his thing. Yep, there's another General Dynamics buildings up on the right here. They do what they do. I don't know what they do. For sure. They're definitely secured, so they're doing something. Of course, General Dynamics makes a lot of military stuff, so they're doing something. Something that requires high fences and barbed wire, and what's this guy doing? All right, I'm gonna go around you, brother. Nice car. That's about a $40,000 car. Depending upon what kind of engine it may or may not have in it. Definitely not a car expert. I used to be, but not so much anymore. I like the older cars anyway, the classics. 69, 1969, 70, 71, 72. Dodge Chargers, Challengers, Cutest. Stuff like that. Alright, we're going to be coming up on Wolf Creek Road. Which is kind of, we just did a big U-turn kind of from 48 to Wolf Creek. If I'd have taken a right at that stoplight instead of going straight when I said that, we'd be right back on this road up here. It just kind of, the refuge just kind of winds around. It's a nice long cut. It's not a shortcut, it's a long cut, but it's really nice and relaxing to drive through here sometimes on the way home from work, or when it's light in the mornings to work, but it's dark now when I go to work, so I get up too early, work too early. They've done a lot of work out here, man. This road up here where this stop sign is, this thing used to be so dangerous. You couldn't see. You'd look right, you couldn't see more than 100 feet. And it's a 45-mile-an-hour road, and everybody goes 55 or 60. And you'd look right, and you couldn't see nothing, man. Now they've made it so you can see all the way down, all the way back. So nice. And that road ahead never used to be there, going over 13. That's new. They built up this area out here. We Whoever owns this land has got some prime land now. Build a housing or a convenience store, a little grocery store, something like that would do well out here. Gas station even, probably. But I don't know what it's zoned. Could just be for houses, but that too would be good. Might go down and I don't know. I'm waiting. I'm not going to commit to going down to the other side of this down here. I may just end up heading for home. I'll decide when I get up here. I could go up and go on the other side of Greenbrier though. Or on, the other side of Greenbrier. Go down that area. It's a little more out there anyway. I'm more likely to get out of the car there if there's not anybody there. Even if it's cold, I might walk down to the water's edge. We'll see. I don't really have a... Yeah, it has a thing. I can do that. I can use this as a selfie stick. Let's see here. Go up here, take a right. This will be Division Street. Yeah, Division Street heading towards Route 13 again. Straight down there is where I caught that bluegill that I got in my fish tank. A little bitty baby then. Now he's a big baby. Big old scaredy cat. Huge fish in a tank, and he's scared of everything. Definitely not like having an Oscar. I'd like to get an Oscar again too, but just don't want to commit to it with only a couple of years left here. Only a few years left, I guess I should say. I'm trying to shed animals and belongings and all that kind of stuff. Trying to downsize for when I get rid of the house. That's Division Street up there. So yeah, we'll go down and go on the other side of Greenbrier and go down towards that boat ramp down there. That's one I go down to regularly. I like it too, but it's not as scenic as Wolf Creek, but it's nice. It's close. It's close, so we'll go down there. Got a Subway over there. Couple other small businesses, bank. There's the famous Dollar General that Yanni likes. So envious of my Dollar General. It's open too. I could go there today, but I don't have any need to. I already got my water and stuff for the storms. Don't really have no need. I got to get dog food tomorrow for the dogs, and got to stock up. Already got gas, so good to go on that. And don't want to be caught without gas when it's going to get so cold and it's going to get so snowy. Especially because I start call this afternoon, so if something goes off, I'm going to have to respond. Call today. Back to work tomorrow and Friday, and then weekend. Next day off will be on January 9th, I believe, for President Carter's Day, National Day of Mourning. And I think after that, it's the 20th for Juneteenth. I think that's the next one after that. And then I think anniversary is next day. I take off after that. After January, there's not a whole lot of holidays until you get to about May. Then we start picking up some holidays again. But let's go down here instead and see what's down here. Go down towards the campground down here. This is where I went the other day, and it was crowded, man. Boats everywhere. I don't think it'll be that way today. I do not believe it'll be that way today. I think I finally figured out. They put these speed bumps in here. And I think the reason why they did it is because if you look down this road, this would make a heck of a drag strip for the kids if they wanted to come out here and drag race their cars. And because there's not a whole lot of traffic out here, especially at night, in the evenings. And before they put these speed bumps in here, it's just a straight shot. And I know it's more than a quarter of a mile long. So it'd make about the perfect drag strip. And wow, the sun's poking its eyes out, man. I might be able to get out of the car yet. But you're not going to be going 80 or 90 miles an hour down here if those speed bumps are here, because you're going off the road. People out doing a little walking, taking kids out for a walk. Surprised to see that, actually, because wherever she came from, she's walking quite a ways, and it's cold. I'm not gonna lie, it's cold out here. You saw how bundled up she was. How bundled up those kids were too. See how I just hit that at like 30 miles an hour, and it's like boom, boom. You tried to drive. The speed limit on this road is 35, so those speed bumps put it down to 15. Well, for whatever reason, my GoPro overheated and turned off. They just do that. I don't, whatever. I don't know why, but it did. Anyway, it's definitely cold out here, but I'm going to give you a swing around. Some ducks over there. That's Route 13. That's the main part of the lake. And it's actually too cold to be out here like this. There's people with their boats. And that's going to be the end of this video. I'm going to end it here and then go back home. GoPro, stop recording.